Friends and admirers throughout the country music world have expressed grief and gratitude for Jeannie Seely, the legendary country artist who passed away Friday at age 85 in Hermitage, Tennessee. Seely, affectionately nicknamed Miss Country Soul, was famed for bringing a new level of emotional intimacy and sophistication to the genre, paving the way for generations of female artists to follow. She was known as a country music trailblazer, charting such classic tunes as Can I Sleep in Your Arms, I'll Love You More Than You Need, and the Grammy-winning Don't Touch Me with singer Jack Green. She also recorded such memorable duets as Wish I Didn't Have to Miss You, Much Oblige, and What in the World Has Gone Wrong with Our Love. In 1967, Seely became a member of the Grand Ole Opry and later made history as the first woman to regularly host Opry segments, a major milestone in a traditionally male-dominated institution. She was also a trailblazer when it came to the image of women country entertainers. As Billboard reported, she was the first to wear a miniskirt on stage at the Opry. Seely played her most recent Grand Ole Opry show on February 22nd and made more Grand Ole Opry appearances than any other artist in the show's 100-year history, with 5,397 appearances. In 2022, she was honored when she reached her 5,000th Opry appearance milestone. In her later years, Seely experienced a career renaissance. She launched Sundays with Seely, her own SiriusXM show, and released several highly praised albums, including Written in Song and An American Classic, which featured duets with Willie Nelson, Ray Stevens, Steve Wariner, and Laurie Morgan. Her recording of We're Still Hanging in There, Ain't We Jessie, featuring Jessie Coulter and the late Jan Howard, was acclaimed as a testament to the enduring camaraderie and resilience of the women who helped shape country music. Dallas Wayne said, "Thoughtful Jeannie's talent as a singer, songwriter, and entertainer was undeniable, but one of the greatest things she left us with was her mentorship and belief in up-and-coming artists in this business. She was always there with encouragement and advice to those who were just starting out. You couldn't find a better cheerleader. She was the consummate professional throughout her career. As a friend, she was a caring, solid rock that you could depend on. I will miss her terribly, as will all who knew and loved her. Grateful, Seely, thank you for it all." Here are some of the tributes paid to the legendary country artist. Dwayne Allen, the Oak Ridge Boys, sad, I am praying for Jeannie Seely. Hopeful, I believe that she's joined Jesus Christ. Gene Ward, Nora Lee Allen, Joe Bonsall, Rusty Golden, and all of our dear loved ones we've lost. She made a lasting impact on not only Nashville, but the world. Her contribution to country music and the Grand Ole Opry will never be forgotten. Most don't know
Jeannie
Seely and Gene Ward. Sad, my heart is breaking right now. T. Graham Brown. Sad, we just lost one of the greatest singer-songwriter entertainers of her generation. My beloved big sister Jeannie Seely has crossed over the River Jordan to be with Jesus. She will be in pain no longer. She was one of Sheila's and my best friends, and you could never hope to meet a better human being. She held the record for the all-time number of Grand Ole Opry appearances. She was a friend to everyone and had a razor-sharp wit. Sad, the Opry won't be the same without her. I'll miss her terribly. No one will ever fill her shoes. Heaven is a better place with her there. Rest in peace, sweet angel. Ian Flanagan, no one had a voice like Jeannie Seely and no one ever will. Sad, this is a sad time for country music. Prayers for her family. Janie Fricker, I enjoyed working many shows recently over the years with Jeannie and have respected her strength, her talent, and outlook on life. A special lady who will be missed. John Berry. Jeannie Seely was a bright light in country music and certainly within the Grand Ole Opry. Always a kind word and a welcoming smile. I was fortunate to share the stage with her when she introduced me at the Opry. Her energy and passion for country music will be missed. Johnny Lee. Jeannie Seely was one of the funniest ladies in our industry. She was quick-witted, fast on her feet, and never one to hold back. Not to mention one of the best stylists to take the stage. Fly high, Seely, I love you. Kelly Lang. Sad, I'm overwhelmed with the emotions I have about Jeannie's fabulous life and her incredibly sad passing. She was so many things to me: a friend, a mother, a sister, an encourager, a helper in need, and always good for a laugh. Not only was she one of the most poignant thinker-writers, she had one of the most compassionate hearts I've ever known. In my darkest hour, going through breast cancer over 20 years ago, she helped connect the dots to make sure my bills were covered through the Opry Trust Fund and Music Cares, so I could focus on just healing. For that, I will always be grateful. Jeannie has shattered so many glass ceilings for all of us women in country music, but her passing has truly shattered our hearts. May you rest in our Father's arms till we meet again, sweet friend. Cody Norris. Jeannie Seely has been the epitome of an entertainer in every sense of the word, always willing to share a kind word of wisdom for a young artist eager to succeed. I always felt that she was in my corner. I'll miss her wit and sense of humor, and certainly her mountain of personality when she walked through the door at the Opry, or any door for that matter. Rest easy, Miss Jeannie. Lacey J. Dalton. Sad, it's very hard to find the words. I love Jeannie. She was always so authentically herself, unfailingly kind and funny as hell. We will all miss her. Leona Williams. I have been friends with and worked with Jeannie Seely for years. Whether it was at the Grand Ole Opry or the Grand Ladies shows in Branson, it was always a thrill to spend time with her. She was like a sister, and I could tell her anything. We went through the school of hard knocks. Sad, my heart hurts, and I miss my friend already. Margie Singleton. Jeannie Seely was one of the few of us left from the golden years. She's been a friend for a long time, and I cherish my time with her. Thoughtful, praying for her friends and fans around the world. She truly made her mark on our industry. Mo Bandy. Jeannie Seely has been a friend for as long as I can remember. We have done so many shows together that I have lost count. She was always one for a good story, a good joke, and an even better song. Sad, this is one that will be hard to get over, as there's no getting over the loss of Jeannie Seely. Prayers for her family, friends, fans, and country music. Sammy Sadler. The lasting impact Jeannie Seely has left on each and every one of us in the music industry will never be forgotten or duplicated. She was a pioneer in every shape of the word. Sad, she will be missed like no other. T.G. Shepherd. To say I'm deeply saddened by the passing of my dear friend Jeannie Seely is an understatement. The industry has not only lost one of its greatest entertainers and songwriters, but one of its funniest talents ever. The memories that we made through the years, whether it was on concert stages, cruise ships, award shows, or just visiting on the back porch of her home, will carry me through my life until we meet again. Thoughtful, go rest high on that mountain, sweet friend, for your work here is done. Tim Atwood. My heart is broken. My friendship with Jeannie Seely started 49 years ago at the Opry. But more than a friend, Jeannie was my champion. When I left the Opry several years ago, we toured the country, where she made me her equal, trading stories and songs and entertaining the crowds together. She was the best entertainer I've ever had the honor to know. Sir, it doesn't seem possible to know a world without Seely in it. And as good as the Opry show is, the Opry spotlight will never shine as brightly without Jeannie in the center circle. Jeannie Seely was an old friend, and, like the song says, you can't make old friends, you earn them. Sad, I love you, Jeannie, I always will. Thank you for believing in me and teaching me how to believe in myself. Trey Calloway. I'm heartbroken to hear of Jeannie Seely's passing. Her presence and legacy in country music were undeniable. Sad my heart is with her loved ones, especially a dear friend of mine who shared such a deep bond of friendship with her. Thoughtful, rest easy, Jeannie.